This is Fox 5 News at 10.
Days after Democrats took what President Obama is calling a shellacking in the midterm elections, people are wondering what it all means for America. Can a divided Congress get anything done, or will the nation be stuck in 2 years of gridlock? Fox 5's Maureen Nume talked to two partisan strategists.
I'm here at the Graduate School of Political Management at George Washington University with partisan strategist Mark Penn, who was the senior advisor to President Clinton and also to Hillary Clinton, and of course Karen Hughes, who was a counselor to President George W. Bush. Thank you both for joining us this evening. All right, we're talking midterm elections, all things considered. Does this mean deals or gridlock?
Well, we don't know. It could mean either. I mean, we don't know whether the Republicans are ready to get off their position of no, and we don't know how far they're willing to compromise on some of their positions with the president.
All right, and Karen, what do you...
Republicans are going to do what President Obama has failed to do, and that is cut spending and help work to create jobs and to rein in a big, overarching, intrusive federal government.
I don't think this was an endorsement of the Republican philosophy any more than 2008 was an endorsement of the progressive left. I think the voters are saying, return to the center, return to the economy. That's where we want to see Democrats and Republicans focusing. That's the message.
President Obama has said he does not want 2 more years of squabbling. When it's all said and done in 2 years...
It's interesting that he doesn't want that now when he was calling us enemies last week. Oh. I really have, you know, as someone who during 2008 found myself sometimes inspired by President Obama's call for greater civility in our political discourse, even though I disagree with his policies. I have to say that his words ring very hollow now.
Look, I think the election's over and it's time for everybody to get together, Democrats and Republicans. That's the message. The president, I think, has reached out, and I think that it's up to the Republicans now to reach back.
If nothing gets done in the next 2 years, who ends up looking worse, Republicans or Democrats?
If I were in charge of the Republican policies in the House of Representatives, I would pass a lot of legislation. I would propose spending cuts. I would fix health care reform. I would repeal the bill and you know, enact some good, sound conservative measures.
I think whether Congress acts or Congress squabbles, the president's going to get his job done, and that is what is going to count in 2 years.
If I had to sum up this election in one sentence, it was about too few jobs and too much spending. And so we have to enact the kind of policies that don't kill jobs, and we have to cut spending. And so I think Republicans are going to be proposing exactly those measures, and I hope that President Obama has heard the message from the election and will go along with some of that for the good of the country.
Okay, you've heard from our experts on post-election reaction. It all comes down to jobs and the economy, as we've been saying all along. And again, that does it for us. This is Maureen Nume reporting live from the Graduate School of Political Management at George Washington University. Let's send it back to you in the studio.
Terrifying moments in the air. Passengers looking out the window of a jet saw this. Smoke billowing from an engine. What went wrong? The investigation in the question.